Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle, if you don't already know. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys my in-depth summer makeup routine. So before I get into this is the makeup routine I do if I'm like going out or like if I want to do makeup, but sometimes I'll only put blush and highlighter and mascara on. But this is like when I actually do my makeup. And honestly, my makeup routines change a lot, but this is what I've been like sticking to. So I will make a winter one when it's winter time because yes, I do have two different makeup routines. Okay, let's get into it. First step is I put my hair back. First step is skincare, and I'm a person that does not wash their face in the morning because I'm too lazy. So first I go in with this toner. This is the brand I use, Sea Bella. I don't know, it's from like Melaleuca. Sometimes I just let it dry like that or I rub it in. Then I go on with this serum, which is the same brand. All my skincare is the same brand. And I just kind of put that on my cheeks. I rub it. And then I go on with the moisturizer, which is the same brand as all of that, but I just put it in this. And I kind of put the moisturizer everywhere. And also recently I've been putting moisturizer on my neck. And I just rub that in. There's the skin prep. Okay, now I have all my makeup out. First, I use the e.l.f. primer grip. I have this pink one and I have a blue one. I switch between them. I really don't know the difference. If you know the difference, let me know. And I just kind of put that all over my face. Then I rub it in. Next, I go in with this concealer. It's the Revlon concealer. And I used to go in with the e.l.f., which I might get that again, but I've been using this. So take it and first my under eyes, I go like that. And I'm not very fancy with it. And then I go over all my blemishes. So usually right here I have a lot of blemishes. Right here, right here, right there. Then I take this concealer brush. I think I got it from like Amazon. And I just dab it in. I'm kind of crazy with it. I go on my eyelid too. And after I do that, I take this beauty blender because I know I look crazy. And I just dab it all in. I forgot a step. And it's like a really pretty important step. I gotta take off this makeup and then we'll do this again. Can you tell I'm tired? First of all, it's such a waste of concealer. Second of all, bro, how did I forget this step? I don't ever forget this step. Okay, so now we're gonna go back in with the primer. Stick test. Never fails. This is the part I forgot to do. I go on with this Sea Bella Wellness Inspired Beauty CC Brightening Cream. And it's like a correction or whatever. And it first comes on like this. It has SPF in it and stuff, so I really like this stuff. And this is important too. And then you rub it in. Look, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it turns into like a foundation sort of. And it matches your skin tone. Now we're gonna go back in with the concealer. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time. Okay, so after that, we don't blend in the rest where my blemishes are because we want to let that sit. But while we're letting that sit, I go in with my eyeshadow palette. I've been wearing eyeshadow recently. I don't know why, I just feel like being extra and it just makes me feel good. I go in with this shade right here first and I kind of dab it and then I just go like this because I don't want that much. And I just go on my eye like that. Like I said, I am no professional makeup artist in any sort of way. Like, I'm actually not that good at eyeshadow one anyway. And after that, I go in with this gold right here, which you can obviously have used a lot, and I take it like that, and I also dab that, and I kind of go like to the corner right here. I don't go over here, I go over here and blend it in. Then I do that to the other side as well. There's my eyeshadow. I used to like go under like this, but I don't do that really that much anymore. I sometimes go like, but not really. Okay, so now the concealer has obviously sat for a while, so I go in with the beauty blender, literally dab it all down. We are aggressive with this. Trust the process. And then I go in with this Wet n Wild contour, and I kind of just like dab it everywhere. I don't know. I guess you can kind of see my spots where I dab it, but it's low-key random. And I sometimes take this brush, sometimes, I don't do it all the time. Take this brush and go on it, and I do my nose contour. And then, after all of that, I take this brush, it's like slanted. It's my bronzer brush, and I just dab it all in. And I do this to the nose contour. See, I don't know if I did anything, did it? Now it's all blended in. Then I go in with this e.l.f. blush. Literally empty. This is my favorite blush, bro. For summer, this is my favorite blush. I use a different brush. Oh my gosh, you can't speak. I use a different blush for winter, but this one I like for summer, and I just dab it on like that. No precise way of doing that as well. I just do it. Blush, brush, and I just dab it in. And I also sometimes put some on my nose like this. And if needed, I put some more. I got blush all over my pants. This is not even funny anymore, guys. Okay, now time for my literal favorite part. Set and setting just brings it all together. I literally got this from Dollar Tree. I love this setting powder, and it's from Dollar Tree, and that's just impressive. So I take some setting powder and I put it in this. But yesterday I didn't put it in this, but then I take this is gross, but I take this powder puff, I think that's what it's called, and I take it and just dab it in like that. Tap it. That's how I do my nose. And I take more, dab it. Then do the same thing, more, dab it. Nose, more, dab it, under eye. And then sometimes I like to fix it up, which the nose contour did not work, or the nose thing did not work, but it's fine. And then I take more, dab it right here, more, dab it right, and I have some like extra left. I go under my nose, just kind of everywhere. I'll put more under eye if needed, and then I'll put the rest on my forehead. And that's it for setting, and we let that sit because it's setting. While we let this sit, we're gonna do my mascara. I will say setting is so messy. Now time for eyelashes. I curl my lashes with this e.l.f. It's low-key gross, but this e.l.f. eyelash curler. I have no specific way of curling my lashes. Now, I usually go in with this Essence Call Me Queen mascara. Yesterday I went in with this other one, but whatever. And seriously, I have no specific way of doing this either. I blink, I do this, I don't know. I will say, I used like years ago, like probably 1 or 2 years ago or something like that. I still have it. I used the e.l.f. lash serum, and I swear by it, bro. I think that helped my lashes so much. Because you look in past videos or like pictures or anything when I used to do my makeup, you could not see my lashes. But the lashes are cooking today, bro. Those are cute. Okay, now brows. I don't personally do that much for brows. It's sometimes I'll do a little bit of something, but it's very rare. I usually just brush them up. But since we're doing an in-depth makeup tutorial, if I do something with my brows, it's not that good at all, because I'm not like a brow person. But I go on with this dark brown of eyeshadow, and I take the end of my thing. I take that, I go like this, because I don't want that much. And I just go like that. And then I go like this to like mix it in. Like I said, I am no pro at this, bro. Like, I don't even think there's a difference. Hold on, is there a difference? I don't usually do my brows. It's very rare when I do them, but it's only if I'm like bored. I have pretty good brows. I need to shave them though, as you can see. Now we did all of that. Now for taking off the setting powder, I use 2 brushes. First, I use this one for under my eyes and my nose. So I just kind of brush it off like this. I'm not very like, routine or anything. Like, look how good. I love this setting powder, like I said. And then for the rest of the face, I use this big brush. I just kind of go everywhere. Then take a powder bronzer, which is the e.l.f. one. And I take the same bronzer. I'd actually like to say I usually use a different bronzer brush. Brush I use, and I went like this. And I like this like a lot because this bronzer is kind of orange, if I'm not gonna lie. And I kind of just go on my forehead and go over like where I had my bronzer. And then I go on with this Dollar Tree blush, which I do want to get a different powder blush than this. It's not amazing, but I go over. So it's very pigmented. So I kind of just dab it like that. So it takes a lot. And then I just go aggressively on this. But it will still have some on it. And then I go like this. See? You can see that blush is coming out of it. And on my nose. I go in with this Wet n Wild highlighter. This, not fancy with this either. And I just go on the tip of my nose. Bridge my nose. Just like that. And then some of my cheeks. Just like that. Maybe over my lips sometimes. I don't know. I used to do the corner of my eyes. I actually might do that today. See how it looks. Really adds. And then if I really want to, I sometimes add some mascara on my bottom lashes, but I don't that much. There's that. I don't have setting spray, but I use my sister's setting spray. I think she got this from like Dollar Tree. So I just kind of go all over my face. Now for my literal favorite part, lip combo. This has been my lip combo recently, like really well. I first go in, I love this thing so much. I first go in with this NYX Professional Makeup Lip Lingerie. It's the shade Up All Night, and it's just a lip stain. And I just kind of like, I don't know, just watch. I kind of just like align my lips really, and like sometimes go in a little bit, but not that much. I go in with this. I got this from like Five Below, LA Colors lip liner, and I go messy with this one, but it really adds to it. I just kind of like literally watch. This is what I do. Literally, I do. And then yesterday I used this. I sometimes do different like lip glosses and stuff. This part doesn't like not that important, but I've been using this NYX Butter Gloss. So the lip combo literally makes the makeup look come together. Show you the makeup look in different lighting. This lighting is kind of bad. I don't like it's cloudy today, so but love this makeup look, bro. So here is the finished look. Now I'm gonna curl my hair, get dressed, and put jewelry on, and then you'll see the whole look come together. Guys, look at this mess. Here's what the makeup looks with an outfit and everything. It's like a pretty basic one, but like it's still like something, so yeah, that's my makeup routine. Bye.